Good afternoon and welcome back to another CHBN broadcast of the Chaska Hawks baseball season. Today the Hawks host visitors Lakeville North from the Southwest Suburban Conference. And we're going to get right into it here with the Rome Team Real Estate Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game are brought to you by Rome Team Realty at Edina Realty. If you're looking for the keys to a new home, let the Rome Team use their expansive network to find your next home. Go to www.rometeamrealestate to get in touch with Emily or Jan. Again, that's www.rometeamrealestate.com. First key to the game tonight is stay composed. Pretty similar to last night after coming off a big win against Chanhassen and a no-hitter on Wednesday against the Edina Hornets. Chaska is looking to continue the winning streak. And last night we had the huge crowd on hand, not that big today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, but hopefully the Hawks can, stay composed, play their game. They do have this is going to be a tough one. It's always difficult going up against Lakeville North, who, is, known for state appearances here in the recent history. Number two, it's going to be keep the bats hot. We had a stretch where we weren't able to string together any momentum at the plate. On Wednesday against Edina, we had 6 hits and then 11 last night against Chanhassen. It's important to move into the month of May in the midseason mark on a tear. Number 3, play to our strengths. Pitching and defense has been solid the entire season for the Chaska Hawks, and let's keep that rolling as we head into the second half of the season. Pitching today for the Hawks, it looks like we've got it's going to be Maddox Foss, typically the shortstop. He's on the hill, number 2 for the Hawks. He's facing off against Tanner Recchio. Recchio takes a strike fastball on the outside edge, and we're 0-1, and we're underway here on an absolutely gorgeous day. About 83 and sunny. Another fastball low and away. That one's fouled down the left field line. Troy Bachman in the stands giving chase. 0-2 start here. Good start for Foss. He's pitched just one game so far this season, and that was in relief. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Tap to second base, or it looks like Benson's going to handle it, the first baseman. Good job by Foss to get over to the first and retire Recchio. 1 down here early for the Hawks. Nice start for sophomore Maddox Foss. Hawks coming off that huge win last night. Again, like I said, off a great pitching performance by Carver Miller. 6 2/3, 0 runs allowed, 11 strikeouts. Tyler Wambacher digging in, the catcher for Lakeville. Some Foss sets and delivers. Curveball, low and away, just misses. 1-0 count, excuse me. If you're not doing anything today, man, it doesn't get much better than this down at the ballpark. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Curveball, that one's going to catch the inside edge for a strike, even in the count at 1. Hawks got the bats rolling a little bit last night. It was good to see, a lot of the big hitters. Nathan Rosenberg get involved. Basically hits up and down the lineup. That pitch is fouled down the right field line, and it's going to sneak out of play here, 1-2. Nice job here so far by Foss, staying ahead in the count. Here's the pitch to Wambacher. He gets the swinging miss on strike 3. Going to fire it over to first, and Benson's able to handle it after the strike was in the dirt. 2 down here quickly for the Hawks.
Batting third for North. Today's pitcher, number 8, is Braden Manning.
Braden Manning digging in here for Lakeville, the righty. He's going to be on the hill for the Panthers. Foss sets and delivers. Fastball misses up in the zone. I guess, like I mentioned, the Hawks had 11 hits last night, including 2 triples. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to miss low, 2-0 now to Manning. Lakeville North coming in with a record of 4-4. Same as the Hawks. Fastball just misses on the inside edge. Yeah, quite a bit quieter here at Athletic Park after the huge crowd last night. I believe we had 400 or 500 people in attendance. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Misses high. That's a 4-pitch walk to Manning. Coach Bauman saying nothing over your head here with 2 outs. And a runner on first. We're going to get a courtesy runner here for the pitcher, Manning. It's going to be
Courtesy runner at first base.
Matt
The
Najee.
number 1 is Matt Nia.
Nia, excuse me, Nia.
Right fielder number 11 is Will Arndt.
I didn't get the pronunciation guide tonight. It's funny talking with a couple of players before the game, and the heat's a little bit too much for them. They said they were asking for 50 degrees again. Foss with a pitch upstairs, and he's going to get him on the check swing. 0-1 count here to Will Arndt. I'm going solo again here today. I'm with my producer, Brett. Ryan Paul said he might swing by later. Maybe grab JP if he shows up here as well. That one's going to miss low and away on the fastball, evening the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball hit to right field. Looks like we're under it. I believe that's Nolan Kemp. And it is. There's the Hawks end the inning there. Good job. 3 up. Or, yeah, I guess it was a walk, but he was stranded out first. We'll be right back here on CHBN for the bottom half of the first inning as the Hawks look to get on the board.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Yep. We're back here on CHBN for the bottom half of the first inning. Hawks were able to blank Lakeville North Panthers in the first. And good pitching there by Maddox Foss. Starting it off for the Hawks tonight, it's number 4, Carver Miller, who's DHing today after an absolute gem last night. Like I said, 6 2/3, 11 strikeouts. I believe it was 4 hits allowed. He scattered them all. Braden Manning delivers a strike on the first pitch. Manning kind of lives in the high 70s, maybe low 80s. Got a good 4-pitch mix. Carver Miller takes up in the zone, evening the count at 1. Yeah, Miller was absolutely great last night. And, of course, Wednesday night we had the no-hitter. There's a curveball that's going to miss outside. Hawks have to stay up here for this game. I know it's the 4th game this week. A little quieter atmosphere today. Good swing. It's Carver Miller absolutely tattoos one to deep left center field. And he's going to be standing on second for a leadoff double. Absolutely great swing by Carver Miller and a great start for the Hawks as they pick up where they left off last night. That's going to bring up Nolan Kemp, or No Kemp as I call him now after Wednesday night. Number 18 for the Hawks. He's playing in right field. He was the one to make the catch to end the first inning. Carver Miller takes a nice walking lead from second. Kemp aggressive with the first swing, but he's unable to connect. 0-1 count here. Braden Manning bringing pretty similar velocity the Hawks have seen so far this week. Fastball misses outside, evening the count at 1. Fairly similar lineup here tonight for the Hawks. A.J. Cantu is filling in left field with Ethan Bachman moving to third base as Carver Miller gets the DH after the nice night of pitching. As strike 2 low and inside, but he gets the call on the curveball. 1-2 now to Kemper. I congratulated Nolan for his no-hitter last night after the game, and he's such a humble kid. He's exactly like his dad. Very quiet, very calm, cool, collected. 1-0 pitch gets him in the back. And he's going to hustle down to first base. Maybe a little worse for the wear, but it looks like he's going to be all right. It was a curveball, so it wasn't a fastball. Coaches are checking on him at first, and then, yeah, he looks fine.
First baseman, number 7, is Drew Benson.
Kemper coming from the football background, so expect to see them be all right. As Drew Benson digs in, hard hit ball to the pitcher. He's going to go to third. And that's the only one they're going to get. Good hustle down the line by Benson, and a nice swing just right back up the middle. That's the first out here for the Hawks. Bats have been aggressive, swinging early in the count.
Next up for the Hawks, third baseman, number 19, is Ethan Bachman.
So we've got Nolan Kemp on second, Drew Benson on first. That brings up Ethan Bachman, 19, who, like I said, is playing third base today. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off speed, swing and a miss up in the zone, 0-1 now. No wind, like I said, 83 and sunny. Pop up to first base, looks like it might be an infield fly. Second baseman for the Panthers is under it. That's Josh Hagan. Bachman retired here. Big opportunity for 20 for the Hawks. That's Henry Bushy, who's playing shortstop today with Maddox Foss on the hill. Bushy's had a good season so far. Let's see if he can keep it going. There is good speed at second. Nolan Kemp's very fast. Bushy takes strike 1 down the middle. The battery for Lakeville North seems to be having a little bit of an issue here, getting the ball back to the pitcher. No harm done there, though. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bushy taps it to the right side. Second baseman's going to handle it. That, again, is Josh Hagan. And that retires for the Hawks after a leadoff double and a hit batsman. We'll be right back here for the top half of the second on CHBN.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend. And country cooking, Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back to CHBN's broadcast of the Chaska Hawks facing off against the Lakeville North Panthers here at beautiful Athletic Park. It is a scorcher out here today. compared to the last week or so. I know a lot of the players were complaining a little bit as we go 0-0 into the top half of the second. Carver Miller was able to lead off for the Hawks with a leadoff double, but wasn't able to play it. And that's a big swing and a deep drive to deep center field for Lakeville North. That is, looks like that's that's Josh Hagan, second baseman.
Now at the plate for Lakeville North, third baseman, number 21, Garrett Long.
Good swing there by Hagan. Maddox Foss steps off there. Maddox Foss pitching today for the Hawks. Typically he plays shortstop. He has thrown a little bit so far this year, though. There's a pitch up in the zone, and he gets strike one swinging. 0-1 count now. Not a lot of information for this Lakeville North team available online, and of course after last year taken off due to COVID, it's kind of tough to get a little scouting report on any squad. Garrett Long takes strike two. Up in the zone. 0-2 count now as Foss sets and delivers from the stretch. Fastball hit up the middle. That's going to sneak into center field, and it looks like it's going to plate a run here for the Panthers. Drew Benson will cut that one off, and Lakeville North's on the board, 1-0 here in the top half of the second.
Next up for North, the designated hitter, number 20.
Always difficult bringing, a good amount of energy to a game coming up at 1 o'clock here today, right after a big win and a night game over the crosstown rival. Foss checks first. Delivers up and away. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 now. Brings up Sam Baker, number 22, the DH. Sam Baker is a Gustavus commit. Foss with a curveball in the zone, and that's going to be strike one, even in the count. Can actually hear myself talk a little bit tonight. Like I said, about 400 to 500 people in attendance, both student sections. Very big, very loud. Runner takes off on the fastball outside, swinging strike, and he's going to sneak in under the tag after Bushy fields it off the hop. He's unable to apply a tag. Lakeville North in scoring position. Counts 1 and 2. Not sure if you could see the scoreboard or not, but that is off here at Athletic Park. Curveball gets him swinging. Benson unable to handle it after a terrible hop, and Lakeville North is going to score again from second. That's Garrett Long crossing the plate. Horrible hop there for the Hawks and Drew Benson over at 1. Not a hard hit ball. Must have caught a pebble. Brings up Nolan Johnson, number 17, as the Hawks look to get the first out of the game, or the inning. Swinging miss on the first pitch of the count. 0-1 now. Looks like that one's going to be ruled an error for the Hawks, but that's just a tough play. Foss delivers, missing outside, evening the count at 1 here against Nolan Johnson, the left fielder for the Panthers. Fans are scattered here, some in the sun, some in the grandstands down at Athletic Park. Swinging miss on a curveball there. 1-2 count now. Be really nice for the Hawks to be able to get a nice bouncer up the middle. Maybe turn 2. Foss peeks at first and delivers. Fastball up in the zone, gets swinging miss, strike 3. There we go. Back on track for Nolan Foss as he's able to sit down left fielder Nolan Johnson for his second strikeout of the day. All right, 1 out now and a runner on first for Lakeville North as they've got a 2-0 lead over the Hawks here in the top half of the second inning. That brings up Ryan Brodeen, the center fielder, a 9-hitter. He hits it to left field. A.J. Cantu's there to handle it. 2 down here now for the Hawks. Good job by Maddox Foss, settling down a little bit here, making some good pitches.
Top of the order now for the Panthers. The batter is shortstop, Tanner Recchio.
Tanner Recchio now in, the leadoff hitter for Lakeville North. He grounded one to third, and the Hawks were able to retire him in the first inning. Hard hit ball to left field. Cantu giving chase, and it looks like he's under it. Makes the one-handed grab to get the Hawks out of the inning, but not before Lakeville grabs a 2-0 lead on a couple big swings. We'll be right back here for the bottom half of the second as the Hawks look to answer on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back! We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
We're back here on CHBN. My name's Mike Schmid, broadcasting here from Athletic Park. I've got my producer Brett here with me as we enter the bottom half of the second inning. There's a foul tip back against the backstop. That is Maddox Foss, the pitcher for the Hawks today. The Hawks down 0-2 after Lakeville North was able to plate a couple runs in the second inning, or the top half of the inning. 2 aggressive swings early there for Foss, and he's down 0-2 as both of them were fouled back against the backstop. Definitely a quieter game. Like I said, the fans are spread out quite a bit, so choosing to be in the sun. There's another foul. This one's going to get up and over the backstop and out of play. 3 pitches, 3 swings here for Foss. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Curveball. Foss is able to tap it over to third base. That is Garrett Long, and Long delivers a strike over to his teammate there over at 1. And Foss is retired.
Next up for the Hawks, the catcher, number 5, Nathan Rosenberg.
1 out here in the bottom half of the second. That brings up Nathan Rosenberg, who woke up a little bit last night. He hit big-time triple, also had a single. It's good to see him get rolling. UMD commit, had a quiet start to the season, but we look for him to kind of break out here in the second half. First pitch missed low, and that one's a strike on the outside edge, evening the count at 1. There's another hit for Rosie. Like I said, sometimes it just takes a bleeder like he had in the first inning or the second inning last night, and then he followed it up with a triple, and there's a nice line drive into right field. And Rosie's aboard. He's going to get pitch run for here. It looks like it's Benny Carter coming out to run for him. Benny Carter going to Vancouver Island University up in Canada. to continue his baseball career after this season. Brings up A.J. Cantu, who's starting in left field tonight with Bachman moving to third base. Cantu takes him fastball on the outside edge that misses. 1-0 count now. Manning on the hill in the 1-0 delivery. Looks like a changeup up in the zone. That's going to hit. 1-1 now. Cantu made a nice running catch to end that top half of the second inning here for the Hawks. Manning misses low and inside in the zone, and it's going to move to 2-1. Carter has good speed for the Hawks over at first. It's a decent-sized lead here facing the lefty, and Manning moves and makes the throw over to first. Carter's able to dive back safe. No problem. It's cleanup day here at Chaska, so you might hear a little bit more ruckus in the background. That combined with a lot of the fans choosing to sit down the first and third base sidelines to enjoy this beautiful sunny day. Cantu takes a nice swing, but he's unable to connect. 2-2 now. Manning sets and delivers to Cantu. Hard hit ball, line drive right up the middle, almost takes Manning's head off. Thanks God he was able to get out of the way. And the Hawks are threatening now with 2 on here in the bottom half of the second. Absolutely ripped by A.J. Cantu. Umps checking on Manning, making sure he's all right. It didn't look like it got him. It actually flew right past him as Manning fell over, avoiding the ball. Landed on second base, got a weird kick into center field. It'll bring up Tommy Hansen, number 22. He takes a ball outside. 1-0 count. Tommy Hansen's been playing center field here for the Hawks all season. He's done a heck of a job out there patrolling the grass. Made a couple very nice catches so far this week. He takes strike number 1 on the outside edge. If the Hawks can get out of here with a win, going 3-4 or winning 3 out of 4 this week would be absolutely huge. I know that they'd be happy with 2-2, but now that we're here, give Lakeville North their best shot. Be a really big thing for the Hawks to be able to walk away from this week over 500. Hansen takes up in the zone. It's 2-1 now. Still 1 out. Cantu and Carter on the base pass for the Hawks, and here's the 2-1 delivery. Carter takes off. He's heading to third. Throw is on the money, and Carter does a great job of sliding on the outside half of the bank, and he's able to beat the tag. Absolutely great job there by Benny Carter. Cantu stayed put there on the play, so the Hawks have first and third now. Lakeville not thrilled with the call. And Lakeville catcher now giving some signs. That's Tyler Wambacher, making sure the infield's ready. Anytime you get a situation where it's first and third, typically a play design is drawn up by the defense just in case of a steal. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Tommy Hansen. Swing and a miss. He's unable to connect. 2 outs now here for the Hawks in the bottom half of the second. Brings up Carver Miller again, who led the game off with a big-time double to the deep left center field gap. He'd love to get another one here, maybe play to run or 2. DHing, like I said, after the absolute gem last night. 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Went 6 2/3, striking out 11. That's coming off the back of Nolan Kemp's 10 strikeout no-hitter on Wednesday against the Edina Hornets. 1-0 count. Cantu takes off. Throw gets there in time. And both runners are safe as Benny Carter doesn't slide, but he's able to get to the plate. Chaska scoring there, cutting the lead in half. Little confusion. Catcher was blocking the plate a little bit. Benny Carter didn't really have anywhere to go. He was able to sneak a foot in there. Didn't slide, but able to sneak a foot in there. Second baseman there for Lakeville cut that one off. That's Josh Hagen. They might have been able to get Cantu at second. That one misses outside. 3-0 count now. It's always tough for a young pitcher to have something like that happen. Think you might be able to get out of an inning. All of a sudden a double steal, run scores. Not much you can do about it as the pitcher. 3-0 count here to Carver Miller. He wears it in the back. That's the second hit batter tonight for the today for the Hawks. It's Carver Miller and Nolan Kemp. Nolan Kemp got one in the first inning. Both football players, both wearing it. Seem to be fine. Good answer here for the Hawks in the bottom half of the second, able to cut that lead in half, like I said. 2-1 now Lakeville North, and the Hawks have a runner in scoring position with good speed. That's Cantu. And Nolan Kemp up, like I mentioned, he was hitting the back in the first inning. He takes a fastball misses low, and it's going to sneak away from the catcher. Both runners advance. Second and third now here for No Kemp. One-0 count. Manning hasn't been able to find the strike zone since that double steal. Misses up and in again. 2-0 now. Might be a take sign here for Nolan Kemp. And that's what it was. 2-1 now, as they just wanted to see a strike. No hitting out of the 2-hole like he usually does. Been one of the more consistent bats for the Hawks, as that one's fouled out of play down the right field line, even in the count at 2. Big pitch here for Lakeville and Manning. 6'3" lefty, about 200 pounds. Here's the delivery. Kemp takes on the inside edge, and that's strike 3, an emphatic strike 3 call by the ump. Chaska cuts the lead in half here. We got 2-1 as we head into the top half of the third here on CHBN.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Welcome back here to Athletic Park for the top half of the third inning as the Lakeville North Panthers carry a 2-1 lead over the Chaska Hawks. They were able to play 2 runs in the top half of the second inning, and the Hawks were able to answer with one of their own. They did, however, leave a couple runners on second and third there as Manning was able to pitch himself out of a jam for the Lakeville North Panthers. Maddox Foss on the hill here for the Hawks so far today. He's going to come back out. He misses inside. I believe it's Tyler Wambacher. Yes, it is. Tyler Wambacher, the catcher, in for the Panthers. Wambacher struck out in the first inning. He takes another one inside, and that's just barely going to miss for Foss. 2-0 count now. Gorgeous day here at Athletic. There's the 2-0 pitch, misses up in the zone. 3-0 now to Wambacher. There's a 4-pitch walk by Foss. He needs to settle down a little bit here for the Hawks. As Wambacher reaches, he's going to get a pitch runner. That's going to be number 4, Kyle Stanton for Lakeville North.
Courtesy runner at first base for the catcher, Wambacher. Number 4 is Kyle Stanton.
Wind's starting to pick up here a little bit at Athletic, blowing out to left field. Thank goodness it's a little warm here in the booth. Braden Manning, the pitcher for Lakeville, digs in, number 8. Takes strike 1 down the middle. There we go, as Foss is able to settle down a little bit there after the 4-pitch walk. 2 hits for Lakeville North, 3 for Chaska. Could be 3 for the North, but they ruled an error on Drew Benson in the second inning off frankly, just a ridiculous hop. Great job there by Nathan Rosenberg behind the dish, sliding over to block that errant curveball, keeping Stanton at first for Lakeville North. 1-1 count here to Manning. Foss sets and delivers a curveball. That was an absolutely great pitch. Low and away. Starting off in the zone, running away from Manning, the righty. 1-2 count now here. Still 0 outs in the top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing, popped up in the infield. Foss handles it and then is able to get the double play. Absolutely great play by Maddox Foss. Wow. Heads up play by Chaska's pitcher, number 2, Maddox Foss. Good job by Benson there to get over and cover the bag as well, as they caught Stanton kind of sleeping a little bit over there. On the check swing, popped up to the pitcher. Great job by the Hawks there to get the double play. 2 down now here in the top half of the 3rd. Will Arndt in for Lakeville North, the right fielder. Arndt grounded out to end the 1st inning for the Panthers. Check swing and he goes, even in the count at 1. Be really nice for the Hawks to get out of here. We got the 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up for Chaska. Foss shakes off Rosenberg, and here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball low and away. Foss looks extremely comfortable out there on the mound. Like I said, he hasn't thrown too many innings so far for the Hawks this year, but he's done his job when he's gotten the ball. Curveball starts in the zone, sweeps out, gets the swinging miss. Very similar to what we saw last at bat. 2-2 now with 2 down. There's another curveball. Arndt's able to tap it over to third base, handled by third baseman Ethan Bachman. And the Hawks get out of the top half of the 3rd inning. We head down to the bottom half of the 3rd. Hawks trailing 2-1 here on CHBN. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back for the bottom half of the third inning here on CHBN, brought to you by the Grand Slam Club of the Chaska Hawks. Chaska's trailing 2-1 here, heading into the bottom half of the third. But they've got 3, 4, 5 coming up, starting with Drew Benson, number 7, the first baseman. Manning sets and delivers outside. 1-0 count. Braden Manning, starting pitcher for Lakeville North so far, has been thrown okay. He's allowed 3 hits to the Hawks and 1 run. He misses low and away again. 2-0 now to Drew Benson. Benson hit a hard hit ball into a fielder's choice, right back to the pitcher in the first inning. Manning misses again outside. 3-0 now. Benson takes a look down the line, see if he might get the green light. Manning delivers. And Benson's going to wear it. Third hit batter of the game for Manning. Luckily, all the Hawks seem to be okay. I think that one might have caught Benson in the upper arm, maybe the back. Lakeville North is going to take a visit to the mound here in Manning. They do have a little bit of activity going on in their bullpen. I believe that's number 1, Matt Najee.
Attention Hawk fans, just a reminder, we got a game on Monday.
So Benson's on first now with 0 outs. Cleanup hitter, 4-hitter Ethan Bachman playing third base today. We'll dig in. He flew out to the second baseman in shallow right field to end the first inning. Excuse me, not to end the first inning, in the first inning. Looks like they're going to stick with Manning on the hill here.
Next up for the Hawks, third baseman Ethan Bachman.
Always a good idea after 3 hit batsmen in 3 innings. You just go check on your pitcher, make sure he's all right. Check on the confidence. Ball might be a little slippery out there. It's plenty hot. Runner's going to stick at first as Benson as he jumped the gun a little bit. Now he retreats back to first as Bachman takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Ethan's had a quiet season so far. He looks to open things up a little bit here. Hard hit ball to left field. And that's going to be caught. He's retired. It's Nolan Johnson for Lakeville North. Benson staying put over at 1. So 1 down here. Benson on first for the Hawks.
Now with the plate for the Hawks, the shortstop, Henry Bushy.
Brings up Henry Bushy, number 20. He'll play all over the infield. Today he's playing shortstop with Foss on the hill. Benson with a healthy lead against the lefty. Manning double checks and delivers. Misses low and inside. 1-0 count here to Bushy. Bushy's been one of the more consistent hitters here so far for the Hawks. He's moved all around the diamond. He's a really nice piece for Coach Baum to have. Up and in again. 2-0 now to Bushy. Braden Manning taking his time, working a little slowly. He steps off and fires over to 1. Benson's able to beat it back, no problem. Mentioned Benson, the third hit batter, all 3 of them in the top of the order. And that was almost number 4. Bushy just sneaks out of the way. Benson hustles back to first after the snap throw by Wambacher. Calls time, checking on Benson. Everything looks to be okay. Lots of activity down the left field line. Families out and about in the sun. Kids running around on this gorgeous day. There's a 4-pitch walk to Bushy. Good at bat. Good eyes, good patience there for the Hawks as Manning's starting to kind of waver a little bit here.
Now batting the pitcher, Maddox
Maddox Foss digging in, hoping to help himself. Swings and misses on the changeup on the outside edge. 1-0 count here. Benson at second, Bushy at first. 1 out, 0-1 count. Manning sets, takes a look. Back at Benson at second and delivers. Almost catches Foss. Kind of been all over the zone here. That'll even the count at 1. Wind settling a little bit here, as you can see in center field. The flag's not moving too much, and that one's up and away. Nice play there by Wambacher to make that stop, save the Hawks runners from moving. Be really nice to get Nathan Rosenberg another at bat here as he warms up on deck. Had a nice line drive in the second inning. Led off the scoring as his pitch runner Ben Carter scored for the Hawks, cutting the lead. 3-1 count here to Foss. Tapper down the line, going to sneak foul. 3-2 count now, 1 down for Maddox Foss, Hawks pitcher, looking to help himself out, maybe even up the game here. Anything in the outfield should get the job done. Benson moves pretty well, especially for a first baseman. Benson forcing Manning to step off here as he gets a big lead, retreats back to second. Kind of the first baseball day we've had here today. Low 80s. That one's going to miss up in the zone. That's another walk. Good job there by Foss. Good patience, and that brings up big note Nathan Rosenberg, UMD commit. That's going to cause another visit to the mound here for Lakeville North as they're going to go check on Manning. The bases are full. 1 down. Nathan Rosenberg about to dig in here for the Hawks. I want to thank Ryan Paul for joining me last night. Man, that was a great time. Electric crowd, good atmosphere. Good to have my old partner back. We had a lot of fun with it. Looks like Lakeville North is going to go to the bullpen, and that brings in number 5, Caleb Hurd. Hurd in for Manning. Manning, the 3-hitter. It'll be interesting to see if he's going to continue to hit for the Panthers.
Number 9 is Dane McNaughton for the Hawks. And here's a defensive change for Lakeville North. Now pitching. Number 5 is Caleb Hurd.
Caleb Hurd. Let's see if we have any scouting on him. Like I said, it's so difficult to find nowadays. Doesn't look like we have too much. Seems to be sitting about the mid-70s. Hawks have done a good job so far in this game of just kind of playing calm, playing their game. Bad hop over at first kind of cost them probably cost them a run, and that's the difference of the game right now. But they've had runners in scoring position. The second inning ended with Hawks on second and third. We weren't able to plate, but got the bases loaded here and 1 out. And one of our most dangerous hitters up, Nathan Rosenberg. So let's see if we can cause a little bit of damage here. Yep, Manning will move over to first base.
For the pitcher, he doesn't get to advance to third right away. He's beginning at first base. Next up, the catcher, Nathan Rosenberg.
So Rosie's digging in here. Looking to maybe crack something open here for the Hawks. Takes a ball low in the zone. Going to sneak away from the catcher, but not far enough to advance any runners.
Manning now playing first base.
1-0 count here, 1 out to big Nathan Rosenberg. Bases are loaded here for the Hawks. Lakeville has the corners up. That one's going to miss outside. 2-0 now. Difficult situation here for Caleb Hurd to come into. You know, bases loaded, only 1 out. Not too much time to get warm in the bullpen. Sets and delivers. That ball is absolutely punished to deep center field. Not quite enough to get out. It does get out to the warning track. It looks like Lakeville, they do make the catch. That's their center fielder, Ryan Broden. But Rosie's going to even up the game there on the big swing, the deep drive. That one probably went about 380, 375. Just barely missed it. Good productive at bat, though, scoring the run, moving all the runners. So second and third here for the Hawks. 2 down, bringing up A.J. Cantu. Cantu had a nice single right up the middle in the second inning and also scored a run later. Oh, no, excuse me, he was stranded at third. He's going to take strike one there. Big spot here for Cantu. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back, and that's going to sneak up and over the backstop. 0-2 now to Cantu. As I mentioned, Hawks left runners on second and third. They're hoping to avoid that here in the third inning. That one's going to miss just barely outside. Half Lakeville North roster was walking to the dugout. Didn't miss by much there. 1-2 now to Cantu as catcher Wambacher sets up outside. Curveball in the dirt. Wambacher does a nice job of blocking it. Even count now, 2-2. A.J. Cantu doesn't have a ton of at-bats so far this year, but like I said, he absolutely roped a line drive right back at starting pitcher Manning for a base hit in the second inning. That one's going to be popped up to shallow center field. Long run here. And Ryan Broden's able to make the play. Hawks leaves runners on second and third, but do even the game up at 2 as we head into the top half of the fourth inning, tied at 2. Here on CHBN, we'll be right back.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood-fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend, and country cooking. Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We're back here live at Athletic Park on CHBN, and as the Hawks are tied currently 2-2 with Lakeville North as we head into the top half of the fourth inning. Chaska was able to tie the game up on a deep sac fly by Nathan Rosenberg in the third inning. Again, we stranded 2 on second and third, though. Maddox Foss still on the hill here for the Hawks. He delivers strike 1. Looks like Josh Hagen's in the box here for Lakeville North, third baseman. Hagen had a double back in the second inning. Kind of started off the scoring for the game and for the Lakeville North Panthers. The 1-1 pitch hit down the right field line. Drew Benson giving chase, and he's not able to get to it as it sneaks out of play. 1-2 count now to Haugen. Fun atmosphere last night, like I said, an absolutely beautiful day today. If you haven't been down to the ballpark, I would encourage it strongly. There's tons of space down here at Athletic, so we are able to, be safe as we still deal with the COVID situation. That fastball is going to miss low and away and sneak back to the backstop. 2-2 count now to Haugen. There's the pitch from Foss. He's going to get strike 3. Fastball up in the zone. Great job there by Foss.
Now at the plate for North, third baseman Garrett Long.
Brings up Garrett Long here, third baseman for Lakeville North. Foss doing a great job so far in this game of kind of controlling the tempo. He gets ahead there on a foul tip that just sneaks past Rosenberg and the umpire. Luckily doesn't catch anybody. 0-1 count here with 1 down. Foss sets and delivers curveball. That one's going to miss low and away and sneak past Rosenberg. Evening the count here. I want to thank all the fans that came out last night. It was one of the more fun games I've gotten to call. Fans at Athletic here are kind of right on top of the press box. It was tough to hear myself sometimes last night. It was an absolutely great game. Hawks coming away with the victory. Foss misses on the curveball, 2-1, and here's the 2-1 pitch. Popped up in the infield. Sammy Streeter calls for it, and he's going to get it. That retires Long, and we got 2 outs now here for the Hawks. DH Sam Baker now digging in.
Designated hitter Sam Baker.
Sam Baker, like I mentioned earlier, Gustavus commit. His first at-bat, he was able to lace a single. Baker takes a curveball in the zone for strike 1. Foss from the windup. Fastball on the outside edge, strike 2. Good pitch there by Foss. He reached back and got a little something extra. Tapper to second. Sammy Streeter looks to be there, and he handles it. Fires a high one up and over Benson's head. Baker is going to reach on air there. Good job by Rosenberg backing up that throw. Baker unable to advance any further.
Now at the plate for the Panthers.
So Baker will reach on air. Still 2 outs. Hawks' second error of the game. Sammy Streeter's kind of been our defensive specialist, so it's a little uncharacteristic of him to make that play. Brings up Nolan Johnson here for the Panthers. Johnson's an NDSU commit as he falls off the first pitch. Johnson struck out in the second inning. Oh-1 here now, 2 down. Baker on first. Foss on the hill for the Hawks. Birds are chirping. Crystal clear skies. That one's fouled back as well. That one up and over the backstop, however. 0-2 count with 2 down here as Foss looks to get out of the inning. Foss working out of the windup, checks first, and delivers. Fastball on the outside edge, is able to get the K again. Great job there by Foss to pitch out of that difficult situation. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the 4th on CHBN. The game is tied at 2.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back here on CHBN. I'm Mike Schmidt with my producer Brett for the bottom half of the fourth inning of the game between the Lakeville North Panthers and the Chaska Hawks. Game's laced up at 2 here as the Hawks dig in. Tommy Hansen, number 22 center fielder for the Hawks, is at bat. He's going to lay down a bunt, and it's a beauty. Absolutely gorgeous bunt there by Tommy Hansen. Dropped right down the left field line. It's going to stay in play, and Tommy Hansen's aboard. Excellent execution there by Tommy Hansen. Can't bunt it any better than that. Tommy Hansen, tons of speed over there at one. Good start here to the bottom half of the fourth inning as the Hawks dugout bringing a little bit of energy. Hansen gets a nice lead. Carver Miller hits it deep to left field. Lakeville's under it, and they make the play. That's Nolan Johnson in left field for Lakeville. Carver Miller, one pitch, and he's retired. I like the aggressiveness there by Carver Miller. He's got a double already today, and he was hit by a pitch in his second at-bat. That brings up no count. No-No's also been hit by a pitch, and he struck out in his second at-bat. Hansen with a nice lead. Dives back, and he is out at first. First base coach doesn't like the call at all. Hansen thought he got back as well. And so much for the leadoff batter being back, or leadoff batter being on for the Hawks. 2 down now here in the bottom half of the fourth. Chaska's coaching staff trying to argue that the tag was up on the arm while the hand was already on the bag, but to no avail. No digs in now with 2 down. Takes a pitch up in the zone for strike 1. Doesn't like the call. Umps want to have a little conversation now. Little warning now from the second base ump. Lakeville crowd likes it apparently. Oh, 1 count now to no. The pitch is going to miss out up and away, even in the count at 1. First warning we've seen on either side this year at Athletic Park. And here's the 1-1 pitch. No check swing, and he does go. 1-2 count now with 2 down here for the Hawks. Caleb Hurd on the hill. We're leaving Braden Manning for the Lakeville North Panthers. Here's the pitch, up and inside. Evening the count at 2. Kemp's bat's been pretty hot as of late. Looks to continue that. Curveball gets Kemp swinging, and the Hawks are retired here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. We head into the top half of the fifth, tied at 2 here on CHBN.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back here on CHBN in a tightly contested game here, tied at 2. Lakeville North scored 2 runs in the second inning. Chaska answered with a run in the second and a run in the third. So we head into the top half of the 5th. Maddox Foss still on the hill here for the Hawks. He started the game. He's only given up 1 earned run. As Chaska's got 2 errors on the scorecard. He misses a curveball inside, a 1-0 count to start. There's a fastball down the chute. Good job there by Foss. Foss delivers a nice play there by Henry Bushy on the line drive, hit the short. Bushy elevates and he's able to make the play. Great job there by Bushy. He's able to retire Ryan Broden, center fielder. It brings up leadoff hitter Tanner Recchio. Recchio grounded out to first and then flew out to left. Good pitch, fastball on the inside edge, strike 1. Good job there by Foss. Heck of a play by Bushy playing shortstop, helping out his pitcher, fellow shortstop, Foss. That fastball is going to miss a little bit up in the zone. That's one of the nicer plays we've seen the Hawks make on defense so far this year. One count, 1 down to Recchio. Here's the pitch, misses low and away. 2-1 now. If Foss can get out of this inning, it'd be a really nice thing for the Hawks. You know, going 5 innings, not pitching too much in the season, and he's able to get a strike there, evening the count at 2. As I mentioned, Foss came in relief earlier this year, but this is his first game, I believe, starting, at least first at Athletic. 2-2 pitch to Recchio, fouled back off the backstop. Anything on the ground here, the Hawks are going to have to be quick with it. Recchio's got exceptional speed. Here's the 2-2 pitch now from Foss. Curveball, gets swinging strike, sneaks away from Rosenberg. Recchio strikes out, but ends up reaching on the pass ball. He rounded first, thought about second, but retreats back. Tough break there for Foss. That brings up Wambacher, the 2-hitter and catcher. He's got a strikeout and a walk so far today. So 1 down here for the Hawks. Recchio on first. Like I said, he's dangerous over there, good speed. Wambacher, the big catcher. Looks like he's going to Wabash Valley Junior College. Recchio takes off, and the ball's hit down the right field line. That's going to drift out of play. And 0-1 count here now for Wambacher, as Recchio retreats to first. So Nathan Rosenberg and Foss are aware of the speed over at 1. Rosenberg's got a big arm behind the plate. Foss checks 1 and delivers. Good pitch, strike 2. Low in the zone, fastball. Foss did a good job there of going to shorten it up his stride. Able to get the ball to home plate quick, knowing the threat's over there at 1. 1 down here, top half of the 5th, and here's the 0-2 pitch to Wambacher. Ball's hit down the right field line. Kemper giving chase, but it drifts out of play. Recchio retreats back to first here again as he took off on the pitch. (0-2) count hill still here to Wambacher. Foss working out of the stretch. Peeks over at 1. Takes another look and delivers. Curveball inside. Hard hit ball to Ethan Bachman at third base. He's going to fire it, and it takes off into right field. And then Nolan Kemp isn't able to handle it in right field either. That's going to bring home a run for Lakeville as Chaska's turned it into a little bit of a snowball fight. Nolan Kemp firing over Rosenberg's head. Foss there to make the play, though. Tough break for the Hawks. Might have been a tailor-made double play there, but Bachman typically plays outfield or DH, is in at third base today with Carver Miller getting the day of DHing after pitching last night. Fires that one into right field. And now Lakeville North regains the lead 3-2 here in the top half of the fifth.
The batter is first baseman Braden Manning.
That brings in starting pitcher who moved over to first base, Braden Manning. And that's the fourth error here for the Hawks today. And that's basically been the difference. I think Foss hasn't gotten too much help from his defenders. Still only 3-2 here, though, for Chaska. If they can get out of this inning, they'll be just fine. Manning has walked and hit into a double play so far today. That he takes a ball in the dirt, 1-0. Foss delivering here. And that one's fouled back up over the backstop, evening the count at 1 with 1 out here in the top half of the fifth. As I mentioned, 4 errors for the Hawks has been the difference in this 3-2 ball game. Lakeville's played a fairly clean game on the other end. 1 or 2 good pitches, and Chaska can get out of here, though. Foss sets and delivers a hard hit ball into left center field. Tommy Hansen dives for it. He's unable to make the play. That's going to play to another run. And Manning is in at second, sliding in. 4-2 now, Panthers over the Hawks. No activity in Chaska's bullpen right now. Great effort there by Tommy Hansen, giving it all he had, laying out, just unable to make the play. That brings in Will Arndt, number 11 right fielder for Lakeville North. As Wambacher and Manning trade places. Fastball up and fouled over the backstop. 0-1 count here to Arndt. Foss has been consistent about getting ahead in the count. He's really thrown a nice game here. It's just been the mistakes for the Hawks that's been the difference, like I said. Foss sets and delivers. That one's popped up in the infield. Bushy's calling for it. Retreats back and makes the play. 2 down now. 1 more out here for the Hawks and get out of this inning. Down 2 would be a nice treat after all everything that's gone on here. And the error on the double play ball. Diving attempt at the catch just missing. Looks like Steinhoff is up. Yeah, Steinhoff's up in the bullpen now for the Hawks. Coaching staff sticking with Foss here, hoping he can get out of the inning. Curveball misses just low and inside. 1-0 here, the wind picking up a little bit again. Gorgeous day down here at Athletic. Lots of fans in attendance. You just don't hear them quite as much as last night because they're spread out a little bit. That ball's hit hard to deep left field. And that one is going to leave the park. Josh Hagan, number 14, second baseman for Lakeville North, makes that one count as he tattooed it over the left field wall for the home run, extending the lead to 6-2 here for the Lakeville North Panthers. Rosie's going to take the walk out to the mound and just have a little conversation there with Foss after that home run. 363 feet, the estimate on that home run. That brings in Garrett Long. Let's see if Foss can kind of reset here, settle down a little bit. There's a nice fastball on the outside edge to get ahead in the count. Good job there by Maddox Foss. As I mentioned, the wind picked up a little bit, and it might have helped a little bit on that home run, but that ball was hit hard. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, fastball up in the zone. 0-2 now with 2 down here for the Hawks. Errors prove costly again here for the Hawks. As I mentioned, there's 4 of them on the board as Foss misses on an inside fastball. 1-2 count now. 2 long. Here's the delivery. Curveball, and that's going to be tapped down the right field line. Benson giving chase, and he's unable to reach it. Count remains at 1-2. Good effort there by Benson to try to chase that one down. Just wasn't able to get there. Sammy Streeter also giving chase as well as no count. Again, as always, want to give a shout out to Heather Miller. I'm sure she's watching this game. Heather can be proud of Carver's effort last night. That one misses up and inside. 2-2 count. Here's the 2-2 delivery with 2 outs. And another foul ball by Long. That went down the right field line. Steinhoff doing a little bit of stretching in the bullpen, but he's yet to throw a pitch down there for the Hawks. Foss sets and delivers. Curveball, that one is low and away. Full count now with 2 outs. Big pitch here for Maddox Foss. Love to see him get one across the plate here and get the Hawks out of this inning as they trail 6-2. 4 innings plated by Lakeville North, including a big home run. Ground ball up the middle. Terrible hop off Henry Bushy's shoulder. Hawks cannot catch a break today. Bushy is squared up on it, ready to go, and another terrible hop. Similar to one Benson got in the first inning. And Long is going to reach, and let's see if they mark that a hit or an error.
Pitching for the Lakeville North Panthers, number 10 is Alex Bayless.
Looks like they're going to give him a hit in the scoreboard, so Chaska with 4 errors here. Still trailing 6-2. Foss sets and delivers, misses outside. One 0 count now. Garrett Long takes his lead. That's number 10 hitting for the Panthers, pitching, and he drives one to the deep right field line. And he's going to be on his horse as No is unable to make the play. That's going to plate another run here for the Panthers as Long comes around to score. That's number 10, Alex Ballas, the pitch hitter. Comes in and is able to stroke a double for the Panthers as they open this one up a little bit. 5 runs here in the 5th inning. Hawks now trailing 7-2.
Next up for Lakeville North, left fielder Nolan Johnson.
You know, the big thing here today is, the Hawks haven't looked great defensively. The scoreboard is worse than this game's actually been. 4 errors for the Hawks. Brings in number 17, Nolan Johnson, the left fielder. He pops it up to Bushy at short. And the Hawks are finally able to get out of this long top half of the 5th inning, but Lakeville North plates 5 there to extend their lead 7-2. We'll be right back here looking for the Hawks' answer on the bottom half of the 5th inning on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team. Last year, we were able to help our clients 72 times buy or sell their homes, bringing them to their next real estate chapter.
Sometimes people ask us how we do that. We listen closely to all of our clients, of course, whether they're buyers or sellers, so that we know what their goals are. When you're a seller, we partner with you, come to your home, do a marketing analysis, marketing plan, and help you prepare your home for success. Let us know if we can help you.
Soar Hawks!
whatever.
Out of the fifth inning here at Chaska, leading off for the Hawks, first baseman Drew Benson.
Welcome back here at to Athletic Park on CHBN. Bottom half of the fifth inning is the Hawks trail 7-2. That's Drew Benson for the Hawks. Laces one to third base. Long there for the Lakeville North Panthers. He's able to retire him as he fires over to Manning. One pitch, one out for three-hitter Drew Benson. Chaska was a tie game heading into the fifth. They allow 5 runs given up there in the top half of the fifth as Lakeville North took advantage of a couple costly Hawks errors. Brings up Ethan Bachman. He swings and misses at that first pitch. 0-1 count now. Caleb Hurd on the hill for Lakeville North. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Bachman. That one misses up in the zone, evening the count here with one out. Chaska, they've done a good job so far in this game with everything except for a couple of costly errors on defense. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bachman hits it. He pops out. Or excuse me, I spoke too soon. Yeah, but yes, he did pop out to shallow left field. Shortstop Tanner Recchio was able to go and get that one. 2 down now here for the Hawks in the bottom half of the fifth. Got to have a base runner here for the Hawks. Can't have a long inning in the field like that and then a 1-2-3. Henry Bushy, who made a highlight reel catch earlier in this game, now digs in, number 20, shortstop. Bushy walked in his last at-bat. Bushy takes strike one. That one's gonna, curveball catches the top half of the zone for strike 2 here. Bushy in the hole 0-2 with two outs. Wambacher sets up outside here for the Panthers as Hurd misses up in the zone. Hurd came in relief for Manning and Lakeville North. He's done a good job of slowing the Hawks down. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Bushy. Hard hit to short. Recchio is able to handle it and fires it over to Manning. And the Hawks are retired 1-2-3. Tough fifth inning for the Hawks as they trail 7-2 heading into the top half of the sixth here on CHBN.
Cuzzy's Brick House in Chaska is the ideal spot to meet up with family and friends for great food. Watch the big game on 13 HD TVs. Extensive menu features wood fire pizza, chops, ribs, steak, pasta, charbroiled burgers, sandwiches, daily specials, full breakfast menu on the weekend. And country cooking, Cuzzy's Brick House is perfect for large groups, sports teams, or special occasions. Visit Cuzzies.com or join us at Cuzzy's Brick House on Old Highway 212 in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart. Bank local. Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Athletic Park here on a gorgeous day at Athletic Park. We head into the top half of the sixth inning. The Hawks trailing 7-2 after a 5-inning outburst, or a 5-run outburst in the fifth inning for Lakeville North. Maddox Foss started the day for the Hawks on the hill, and he's going to turn the ball over to Anthony Steinhoff. Steinhoff, the 6'6", 6'7" lefty, brings a good mix of pitches. Works primarily out of the stretch as he misses 0-1 and now 0-2. He's pitching to number 4, Kyle Stanton for Lakeville North. And here's the 2-0 pitch from Steinhoff. And that's going to be in on the outside edge for strike one. 1-2 now. A lot of Lakeville North's damage was done after a few errors here by the Hawks, including a bomb of a home run by their second baseman, Josh Hagan. That one misses outside again. 3-1 now. Steinhoff works against Kyle Stanton. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Good fastball on the inside edge. Gets the swing and miss. Steinhoff, the lengthy lefty, seen a lot of time out of the bullpen for the Hawks, and he gets strike 3 there on a fastball up in the zone. Good job there by Steinhoff. Brings up the top of the order, Tanner Recchio. Recchio grounded out to first, flew out to left, and then drew a walk in his last at-bat, which kind of started the downfall for the Hawks here so far today in the 5th inning. Hard hit ball up the middle. Sam Streeter gives chase. He makes a nice play, but is unable to get it over to first as Recchio, with that great speed, beats it out. Infield single there for Tanner Recchio. Good effort there by Sam Streeter to keep the ball in the infield.
Now with the plate for Lakeville North, Tyler Wambacher.
Brings up Tyler Wambacher for the Panthers. Catcher had a double in his last at-bat. He's also reached on air, walked, and struck out today. Steinhoff delivers. That one's going to miss outside. Good job there by Rosie to slide over and make the play. Recchio with good speed on the base pass. Caused a little bit of trouble last inning for the Hawks. Steinhoff, the lefty, has a good move over to first. Recchio takes off. That one's going to be popped up. Rosenberg gives chase. Oh, he's unable to make the play. Ball bounces out of his glove there as he chased after it. Very difficult play to make for Rosenberg as he was coming up on the backstop there. Just unable to make the catch as it bounced out of the glove into the netting. Good effort there by Rosie. 1-1 count now with 1 out. Recchio with a decent lead over at 1. Steinhoff takes a glance over there and delivers the 1-1 pitch. Fastball catches the outside edge. 2-1 now. Good pitch there by Steinhoff. Steinhoff sets and delivers the 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be low and inside. Recchio takes off, and Rosenberg fields the ball in the dirt. Unable to make a throw. Recchio moves over to second now. He's in scoring position here for Lakeville North, and the Panthers are rolling again here. 2-2 count here. Steinhoff faces off against Wambacher. Good pitch there by Steinhoff, and Wambacher's able to foul it off down the left field line. Looked like a changeup on the inside half. 4th game this week here for the Hawks. It's been a long and grueling one. They're 2-1 heading into this one with big wins over Edina and Chanhassen on Wednesday night and last night. Steinhoff sets and delivers. Recchio is able to beat the throw as he takes off and steals third. He's got great speed. Looked like that last pitch missed up and inside in the zone. We got a 3-2 count now to Wambacher. Not much you can do there if you're Rosenberg. Just great speed by Recchio, the shortstop for the Panthers. Full count here. Recchio on third. And that ball's hit hard to deep left field. Tommy Hansen, center fielder, calling for it. He gets it. And he's going to throw it in. Absolute strike there by Tommy Hansen. Great effort to even make that play close. Wow. Tommy Hansen showing off the arm in center field. He's unable to make the play, but impressive as heck to even make it close with Recchio sliding in for another run for the Panthers. Recchio, who swiped second and swiped third, almost gets thrown out from deep left center field by Tommy Hansen. Wow. I knew Tommy Hansen was an excellent center fielder, but I didn't know he had that kind of arm on him. That was impressive. 2 down now here for the Hawks, trailing 8-2. Steinoff misses with that fastball up and away, sneaks past Rosenberg into the backstop. Brings up Braden Manning for Lakeville North. Manning started this game, gave up a couple of runs early, and moved over to first base. He had a double in his last at-bat. Pop up to the right field side. Streeter giving chase. He's unable to get it. Kemper giving chase as well. Kemper now down. Streeter can't locate the ball. Benson chasing after it. And Benson fires it back in, but not before Manning rounds it and heads to third. Kemper down in right field here for the Hawks. Not a good look. Let's see. He's able to get back up. Not sure if Kemper and Streeter collided, but Kemper rolling his shoulder a little bit. It's the athletic trainer and Coach Bauman jog out there to take a look at him. Looks like he might have landed a little awkwardly there as he dove for that ball. He's able to stand on his own, though. He's walking it off a little bit. Athletic trainer checking on him. Looks like he's got a decent range of motion. He's able to get the arm up over his head. He's moving the arm around pretty well now. He might be done for the day, though, with the game at 8-2 in the top half of the sixth. We'll see what Coach Bauman does with him. Tough day here all around for the Hawks. They've played well. They've got 4 hits, 2 runs. It's just the errors have absolutely killed them. 4 errors, could have been maybe 5. Couple bad hops. And some timely hitting from Lakeville North's got the job done for them as their Panthers are in the lead 8-2. Chaska in the second and third inning left runners on second and third. Always tough to win games when you're leaving runners on second and third. Kemper appears to be okay. Streeter's back up as well. He dusts himself off. 2 outs here still. Manning on third now after that bloop triple that just kind of found a hole in between second and right field. Brings up Will Arndt, right fielder for the Panthers. Steinoff delivers. Fouled off here. Good fastball on the inside edge there by Steinoff. Steinoff hoping to get out of trouble here with 2 down. Recchio scored earlier in this inning as he stole second, stole third, and reached home on a sac fly. Steiny delivers. Good curveball in the dirt. Gets a swing and miss from Arndt. 0-2 count now, 2 down here. Hawks would love to get out of this inning only down 6. Steinoff working out of the stretch. And here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to third base. That one is handled. And a strike throw, and it looks like Bushy's over there now at third. And the Hawks get out of the inning, allowing 1 run. They trail 8-2 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning here on CHBN.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
We're back here on CHBN at Athletic Park as the Hawks trail Lakeville North 8-2. Maddox Foss here digging in for Chaska as they look to cut into this 6-run lead. Foss started the game on the hill here for the Hawks. He's since moved to shortstop. And he takes a strike there, evening the count at 1. Foss has a ground out and a walk so far today. And that ball's in the dirt. That is pitcher Caleb Hurd, who came in relief for the Panthers. 2-1 now to Foss. Love to get this leadoff hitter on for the Hawks, see if they can get anything cooking here in the 6th inning. Hurd misses on the outside edge. 3-1 now. Hurd sets, and here's the 3-1 pitch to Foss. Hard hit ball up the middle. Right through Recchio's legs. That might be the break the Hawks need as Foss is aboard. Chaska getting on. Hopefully we can get a little something cooking here in the 6th. That brings in Nathan Rosenberg. He's been pretty hot. He's got a line drive single and a deep sac fly to left center field. Rosie's been hot lately. He had a triple last night. Takes a ball up in the zone. 1-0 count now to Rosie. Foss back to first after a snap throw from Hurd. Don't need to be aggressive here on the base pass if you're the Hawks down 6th. Just got to play smart. Move runners station to station, get guys on base. Ball's in play. Snap throw down to first, and Foss dives back, and he's safe. Rosie took that pitch as well. 2-0 now. Long week here for Hawks players. 4th game. Hard hit ball there by Rosie. There he is again. 2 for 2 with a sac fly tonight. 2 hard hit balls. First and second here for the Hawks after that hard ground ball through the left side by Nathan Rosenberg. His 2nd single of the day. Benny Carter coming out to run for Rosie. Lakeville North might have just given Chaska the break they needed as Recchio allowed that ball to sneak through his legs. Now we got runners on 1st and 2nd, no outs. AJ Cantu at the plate. Cantu, slow dribbler to the 2nd base. That'll advance both runners. But Cantu is retired. Give him a sack there. Chaska with runners on 2nd and 3rd now, 1 down. Jaden Millette, the Iowa Area Community College commit. He's pitch hitting for Tommy Hansen. Jaden's been one of the hotter sticks so far this year for the Hawks. And Millette digs in here against Hurd. Hawks still trailing 8-2, but they are threatening here in the bottom half of the 6th. Millette was able to hold back on that check swing. 1-0 count. Ball in the gap here would give the Hawks quite a bit of momentum as they try to cut into this 8-2 lead. Lakeville North finally cracking a little bit with the air to start the inning off as Millette takes ball number 2 up in the zone. Want to thank you all for listening here on CHBN. Thanks to all the fans here in attendance today and a beautiful day for a ball game. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Millette, fouled back up and over the press box. Lots of home games here for the Hawks as teams like to travel to come play down here at Athletic Park. It's so pretty. Such a well taken care of field. Hard hit ball there by Millette. To the right side, it's going to score a run, but he is going to be retired. That does bring around Maddox Foss, though, and the Hawks are on the board here in the 6th inning. 8-3, they now trail. Brings up Carver Miller. Miller fresh off the great pitching performance last night, 6 2/3, 11 Ks, and a win over crosstown rival Chanhassen. The Hawks won 6-0. Really everything went right last night, and today not much has gone right here for the Hawks as Miller fouls that one off down the right field line. Carver Miller's a great kid, good athlete. It's fun to see him grow as a pitcher and a player here on the diamond. Our next game here at Athletic Park will be next Saturday as the Hawks host Tino Grace here at Athletic Park a week from today. We did have a game scheduled for Wednesday, May 25th, but that's been moved. 1-1 count there as Miller takes ball 2 up and away. Carver started the game off here with a double. He was unable to score, though, in the first inning. Good job there by Wambacher to handle that pitch in the dirt from Hurd. 3-1 count. Ben Carter on third here for the Hawks. Pitch running for Rosenberg. Carver Miller is also hit by a pitch and flew out to left as he takes a strike on the outside edge. 3-2 now with 2 outs. Hawks got to have this run here. Big at-bat here for Carver Miller. Fouled off down the right field line, and we're going to have 3-2 again. Hawks 2-1 this week. Hopefully they can put something together here and get out of this. 3-1, including big wins over Edina and Chanhassen, as I mentioned. Hard hit ball there by Carver Miller. That one is absolutely tattooed, and nope, not going to get out. It's going to get just short of the warning track as the Hawks are retired, but they did answer with 1 run. They trail 8-3 as we head into the top half of the 7th here on CHBN.
Hi, I'm Emily Rome-Welter.
And I'm Jan Rome of the Rome team.
We're back. We thought you might also want to know we can help you with lots of other real estate needs. For example, we can help you upsize,
Downsize,
build a new home,
find a cabin,
buy land,
relocate out of state.
or sell family property out of state. We're here for all of your real estate needs, so give us a call if we can help.
Soar Hawks!
Welcome back here on CHBN. I'm Mike Schmidt, joined by my producer Brett, as we are luckily happy to broadcast this game between Lakeville North and the Chaska Hawks. Lakeville North currently leading 8-3 as we head into the top half of the 7th inning. Hawks have a little trouble so far today on defense. And starting off the top half of the 7th with a pitching change here for the Hawks as Dane McNaughton comes in relief for Anthony Steinhoff. He's facing off against number 14, Josh Hagen, who we know is dangerous, as Hagen pummeled a 2-run homer back in the 5th inning to really break the game open, as the Panthers were able to plate 5 in the 5th, and what was a tie ball game at 2. Foul tip there by Hagen. Might have caught the ump. Rosie's checking on him, making sure he's all right, giving him a second. McNaughton on the hill here for the Hawks. First time he's been on the hill down here at Athletic Park. Working out of the windup, he's ahead 0-2. That one low and away. Fastball in the dirt. McNaughton, not oversized by any means, but he throws the ball really hard. We'll mix in a changeup and a curveball, specifically the curveball. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's that curveball low and away. Gets strike 3 swinging. And there we go. We get the out thrown out at first after the ball was in the dirt. The runner took off. That was Hagen took off, and Rosenberg is able to deliver a strike to Benson down the line. And we got to get Hagen out of there. Dangerous hitter, like I said. That home run he hit in the 5th was an absolute shot into the woods. McNaughton working out of the windup again here as he delivers. Fastball low and in the dirt, sneaks past Rosenberg. Garrett Long hitting now for the Panthers. It's the third baseman. Yeah, Hagen's got 2 doubles and a homer and 2 Ks. That 4-seamer is going to tail up and away, and 2-0 count now to Long. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Drew McNaughton from the windup and the delivery. Missing low and away. 3-0 now. Hawks need to get out of this inning without allowing any more runs if they want to have a shot in the bottom half of the 7th. Here's the 3-0 delivery from McNaughton. That one's going to be in there for a strike, low in the zone. Good pitch. 3-1 now to Long. So we'll be back here on CHBN next Saturday. Like I said, our game against Bloomington Jefferson that was scheduled for the 25th, that was scheduled on Wednesday, has been moved. As McNaughton misses up in the zone, that's going to sneak past Rosenberg. Pretty quiet here in the grandstands. The fans are spread out, a lot of them choosing to be down the third base or first base line in the sun since it's such a beautiful day here at Athletic Ballpark. Wind's been coming and going. Pretty calm right now. It's a hot one. McNaughton resets after the walk and is able to get a pop fly to the first base side. Benson's able to handle it, and he retires Alex Ballas. Ballas had a double in his last at-bat as a pitch hitter. 2 down here. McNaughton making pretty quick work of this inning, doing a nice job.
Number 12 is Nolan Hensey.
Brings in Nolan Hensey for the Panthers, pitch hitting. McNaughton steps off now as the ump needs to make the the player change in his book. Fun week here on CHBN, and I'm happy to be a part of it. 3 big games for the Hawks. They were able to pull away 2 of them, and this being the 4th game. McNaughton sets and delivers. Fastball just misses on the outside edge, 1-0. Got a no-hitter from Nolan Kemp on Wednesday night with 10 strikeouts, followed up by Carver Miller, not to be outdone. He went 6 2/3, allowing 4 hits and 11 strikeouts as McNaughton misses with a fastball outside again. 2-0 now. Hawks trail 8-3. Lakeville North has 8 runs on 8 hits and 1 error. Chaska with 3 runs on 5 hits and 4 errors, which has been the difference in today's game. McNaughton sets and delivers. That one's nubbed down the right field line, and Benson gives chase, and he's unable to come up with it. 2-1 count now. It looks like that is Nolan Hensey. Lots of players coming in, cycling in and out of this game in the later innings. McNaughton sets, gets the pitch he wants, checks first, and delivers the 2-1 pitch to Hensey. Fastball missing up in the zone. 3-1 now. Both of these teams currently at 4-4. Lakeville North's been a little up and down this year. It's pretty similar to the Hawks as McNaughton delivers and he misses again. Hensey draws a walk. First and second now for the Panthers. 2 down here for Chaska. McNaughton needs 1 good pitch to get out of this inning.
That brings up center fielder
Kyle Stanton pitch hit a last inning and played center field, and now he's digging in again here for the Panthers, number 4. McNaughton sets, working out of the windup. Runners on first and second, 2 down, and delivers. Fastball missing low and away. Runners look to take off, but they stay put. Nice job there by Big Rosie behind the dish to stop that one. 1-0 count here now for McNaughton. Curveball, that's going to be in for a strike on the inner half. That was a great pitch by Dane McNaughton. Two down, 1-1 count. McNaughton sets, takes a peek at second base in a second, and delivers. Another curveball, that one tapped to third. Bushy handles it and fires it over to first. He delivers a running strike to Drew Benson, and the Chaska Hawks are out of that inning. First inning that Lakeville North hasn't scored in a while. Chaska trails 8-3 as we head to the bottom half of the 7th inning. We'll be right back here on CHBN.
Schramm House overlooks downtown Chaska and Athletic Park with a variety of indoor and outdoor seating with food and drink. Stop by before or after the game. They have an on-site kitchen with pizzas, Bavarian pretzels, and other delicious food. They're also the perfect venue for your next business or family event. That's Schramm House in Chaska.
Bank Vista has hit it out of the park while helping small businesses. Bank Vista is honored to share they have been named Minnesota SBA Leader of the Year for 5 years running. In those 5 years, they have helped hundreds of businesses, resulting in thousands of local jobs and economic growth. Bank smart, bank local, Bank Vista. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back here on CHBN. We're down at Athletic Park broadcasting live the Lakeville North Panthers versus the Chaska Hawks. We're in the bottom half of the 7th inning here as the Hawks trail 8-3. Nolan Kemp digging in here for the Chaska Hawks. He takes a big swing and is unable to connect. That's Caleb Hurd still on the mound here for Lakeville North. He came in relief in about, I believe it was the 3rd inning, and he's kind of been cruising since. No takes that pitch. 1-1 evening the count as that curveball didn't quite catch the inside corner. No today has been hit by a pitch and he's struck out twice. Takes that one low and away. 2-1 count now. Two-one pitch here to Kemper as he looks to get something going for the Hawks. That one misses low and away again and hops up over to the backstop. 3-1 count here to No. He's got to get on base here for the Hawks if they want to get something going here. Hawks only have 5 hits on the day. Hard hit ball by Nono, handled by Recchio though, and he fires a strike over to Manning at first. Hawks are down to 2 outs as Nolan Kemp is retired.
Now playing left field is Nolan Enzi. Panthers first baseman Drew Benson.
So with Nono retired, that brings in Drew Benson here. He dig it in. Benson reached on a fielder's choice. He's been hit by a pitch, and he had a double so far for the Hawks today. Drew's been on a little bit of a tear lately. He's been able to put the ball in play. A lot of good at-bats as he takes a change-up in for strike 1. Down 0-1 now in the count. As I mentioned, kind of a quiet week for me, at least, in the baseball team here on CHBN. We don't play again until next Saturday when Tino Grace comes to town. Benson pops that one up to shallow center. He's not happy with it as he slams the bat down and jogs to first, and he'll be retired as well. Hawks down to their last out now, and that's going to be Ethan Bachman, number 19, the senior. Started this game at third base. He's since moved to designated hitter with the pitching change. Want Ethan just to hit something hard here. He hasn't really had a lot of opportunities to drive the ball. It'd be good to see him kind of get off the schneid a little bit. He's drawn several walks so far this year. He'd had a couple bloopers and a single through the infield, but it'd just be nice to see him catch something on the screws. Takes a strike there on the inner half, evening the count at 1. Chaska today kind of beat themselves a little bit with the 4 errors in the field. Makes it difficult to win when you give that many outs to the other team. Bachman takes a ball low in the zone. Or low and just outside the zone, excuse me. 2-1 pitch here to Bachman. Curveball, that one's going to miss up in the zone. Good patience by 19. Love to see him be aggressive and put a big swing on something here. The hitters count. Hurd sets and delivers from the windup. Ball's fouled back off the backstop. 3-2 count now for Bachman, facing off against Caleb Hurd here for the Panthers. Chaska trailing 8-3 here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. As I mentioned, those 4 errors on the scoreboard for the Hawks. That's been the difference in today's game. That one, Bachman popped it up down the left field line. It's foul, but looks like Long is there for the Panthers to make the play, and that's going to do it for today's game. Hawks lose 8-3 in a tough one. Thank you all for joining us here on CHBN this week. It's been a pleasure. Calling 4 games in a week. We've had a lot of fun with it. We'll be back next Saturday. And I want to say thanks again for tuning into the game, and thanks to our sponsors who made this live stream possible. The Rome team at Edina Realty, Cuzzy's Brick House, Bank Vista, Schramm House, and Unrestricted Marketing. Also our live stream team, CHBN and PSB Media, for their hard work. We have a schedule change, as I mentioned. Wednesday's game against Bloomington Jefferson has been rescheduled to move to Tuesday, May 25th. With that change, our next live stream will be next Saturday as the Hawks are hosting Totino Grace right here